Windbreaker Season 2 ended with a bang. Endo Yamato has been introduced. So it was an okay one. I liked Season 1 better, gotta say. Season 2 started really good and ended really good. Let's try drawing. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pose. If I go too fast, very slender eyes. So we'll go diagonal. And then across, right? Very dark. Top eyelid line. Okay, and then bottom eyelid kind of thin there. Okay, so very thin eyes. And then his iris, the green iris here. There. And then the pupil we'll put in the middle. And they actually do like these sort of brackets, you know, that sometimes animes do in the eyes. So I think he's got like eyelid lines kind of on the inside. So like if I was to say where it goes, I would say like that kind of. That's about it. And his eyebrows are all underneath his hair. So we could do, oh, we'll do the hair first and then. So the other eye, right there, comes across and spikes in again, and then just darken up this top eyelid line. Bum, 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 bum. Bottom eyelid in there. Right, and then again, very sort of green sort of bracket eyes, right? So you just do, you don't see any of the top or the bottom. It's just sort of lined like so, and then the pupil. And then these sort of brackets around again. And it's all hair. So, well, we can see like the bridge of his nose just here. And then we get sort of nostrils. Like that. And then a kind of a downturned mouth, but he's kind of smiling as well. So it's a big smile. Curving up there, and then kind of a gap in the middle. And then his bottom lip just there. So he's all about the hair. So let's go with this hair now. So take your time with this. He has a lot of hair. Comes down across his nose. Lots of these textures and everything. They even put one like hanging across here, so like right, and then this comes down. the other side of his eye. And then I guess we can attempt the eyebrows. So kind of like in here. Just these navy sort of dark grey eyebrows underneath his hair. Okay. So we just get the fringe in, and then like maybe his face shape. So like his chin down here, right, kind of small. That goes up to this area of the hair. Strong jaw. So you're aiming kind of for mouth level, kind of for the jawbone, and then it changes direction and goes up towards those sort of hair spikes that we put in. He looks like a nice guy. Right, his ear is like here. You can only see like a little bit of it because it's like underneath all these curly pieces of hair. Same on this side, pretty much. Okay, and then it's all like wavy hair. It starts like even behind his neck, right? So we got like his neck coming in here. And all up around. So there's no easy way of doing this now. Just got to start spiking stuff. Right. Quite long behind his neck, and these spikes gradually start to get like bigger as we go up. And it goes like right to the top of my page. So we'll just bring it up to yeah. There's like a little piece of hair like sticking up on its own sort of here. It like joins the top then. It's like a part in his hair up there somewhere. Like in the middle. There's all these little pieces of hair sometimes like just sticking up. Right, so that's like the shape of his hair. And then we can go with some textures and stuff on the inside. So like, you know, little spikes like this in here. Oh, just going up, following the sort of shape of his head. as best you can now. Okay, and you can do more or less of that. Like, it's different every time I see him in the anime. So we got neck muscles then, Adam's apple, neck muscle. And I'll do the tattoos all together. His collarbones come up here, collarbone comes up there, and then his trapezius here, and he's got like a tank top underneath his shirt, which is kind of loose on his arms. So say like it down to his chest, kind of here. Under his armpit on that side. So you can see kind of a chest muscle there, not on that side, which is unusual. So, and then what way is his shoulder? Kind of like that way. And the shoulder on this side is a little bit different. And then he's got this loose shirt hanging over everything. Right, so like, you know, all these fabric lines and stuff, and it's like a checkered thing. So it's just like folding over. And then it has like lines that go this way, like across everything. And then like down here as well. We'll try and do like a little sample of that over here. Just like fabric, right? And then there's the checkered. Sort of stuff like that. Okay, tattoos now. So I will draw the outline of them because they're not like jet black in the show. So I guess we got to start with the infinity. So like just there, and it's like underneath his chin, right across from that. So like there, right, and then this comes around. Under his chin, right, and then comes back. There, and then the other side. And then he's got like stars and spikes and flames and crazy amounts of tats. So just go for it, really. You can do as much detail into this as you want. Now, tattoos are not my strong point, I must say. So I do apologize. But they're complicated things. This is all spike, right? Things I avoid drawing: tattoos, chains, guns. You gotta do it on Endo. Because they do simplify it, like they make it a bit accessible. It's not like real tattoos, you know. They're kind of a little bit easier. Because they gotta animate it as well. They probably do it digitally these days. this up here? It's like a rope with a sword or something. And then loads of spikes over here. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, we're good. I'm not really saying that because there's nothing. You just copy them as best you can. Like it's no magic bullet for this. I think that way. Then down. What have I done? Oh yeah, this way. Down. Okay. Season 3 should be good, I think. Please God. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.